All right, and I have an unscripted question, but I want to get your in real time reaction to this. We saw Tennessee go down, we saw Georgia go down, we saw Alabama lose to Michigan. Is the SEC's reign over college football over, or was this just a fluke year?
That's a good question. It definitely was a down conference this year, and all season I was
Hmm.
kind of down on teams like Tennessee and Texas. I think part of the
Hmm.
reason those teams made the playoff is because the schedules, the unbalanced schedules, because we're at mega conferences, really
Yeah.
favored Tennessee and Texas, where they didn't have to play multiple of the top teams in that conference.
Hmm.
I know Tennessee did play Georgia and Alabama, but other than that, it was pretty soft. And Texas, they got two cracks at Georgia. They didn't win either.
Yeah.
The fact that Georgia won the SEC and then how they looked against Notre Dame does show this conference was down. And I think it's just kind
Hmm.
of a general thing in college football now where the whole sport, because of the transfer portal, because of
Hmm.
NIL, is just kind of condensing in terms of the top teams to the middle of the pack. And I think that's why we're
Yeah.
having such a intriguing playoff this year where there's all these close spread games and there's like legitimately six teams that are pretty equally matched going into the playoffs or
Yeah.
equally rated going into the playoffs. So I do think the SEC might be I don't think they're completely like not going to be the best conference in college football. They definitely were down this year. I think you just like look
Hmm.
at the best quarterbacks in the SEC, and there weren't that many. I like a lot of the
Yeah.
best quarterbacks and offenses were other places. So yeah,
Yeah.
no, I think the SEC is a little bit down this year, and we'll see about the future. They did add Texas, Oklahoma to the league, so in theory, I think they
Yeah.
could still be one of the superior conferences. But who knows? Also, with the future of college football, how that's gonna look with just kind of two mega conferences now, and what it's gonna look like
For
with
sure.
potentially more realignment in the near future.